Welcome back to Let's Play Spider-Man. I'm BurningDogFace, and I hate to start the episode in the pause menu, but we just got a call.
Hello?
Mr. Parker, it's Rio Morales. I want to thank you for getting Miles the job at the feast shelter.
Glad to. And please call me Peter. Mr. Parker is probably someone more together than me.
I should tell you, he has reservations. I finally gave him a choice. This or more therapy. He needs this. He just hates to feel like a victim, or be pitied.
Gotcha. I'm the same way. I'll let Aunt May know, and I'll make sure I'm there his first day.
Thank you again. This means a lot to both of us.
Aw. Yeah, there was a bit there that got cut off.
That's Miles' mom.
Sorry about that. I just wanted to see if I could put that in, and it seems like I will be able to grab that in thanks to grabbing an instant replay. Not much, but it was a detail in this game, and I wanted to make sure you guys saw it too. Nice of her to check in. What the hell was I going to do in this episode before that happened? Oh, that's right. I was going to go over there and get all of the remaining backpacks. Because I really like those collectibles, so I've been dragging them out. But, you know, there is a reward for them after all, and I feel like I should mention that, well, it looks like this thing with the demons is going to get way worse before it gets better. And, if Peter's going to be able to conquer a crisis like the one that might be coming, I think he's going to need his full strength, and that means filling up his collection of reminders of who he is. Let's go grab it. There you are. Oh. Doe. Back up here. Yoink! Electrician gloves. That's a weird one. 53 to 55.
I used these electrician's gloves in my first fight with Electro. Gave me the idea to add insulation to my costume, which saved my bacon more than once.
Yeah, it's just a pair of orange rubber gloves. They're metallic strips about right at the end of the material, so I feel like that would be bad for fighting Electro, but yeah, can't argue with that. How many of these points do I have now? 3. Swing kick will now knock over shield enemies. That'd be pretty good. Ground strike is a larger blast. Oh. Oh, that's an interesting one. Upgrades web strike takedown moves so that nearby enemies are knocked back. And there's this thing with the rockets, where I really like that. Catch a rocket midair and throw it back at them. Oh, that could solve that issue with the demon base. Chain finisher. Immediately perform a second finisher on basic enemies. I'm guessing there's like a short window to do that, but that would make it way easier to get 10 finishers in the same fight. And I'll still have to use the focus generation, but sure. Strong connections head to the lab.
Peter, I'm about to begin another test.
Oh, sorry. My bus broke down and there were no cabs. But I'll be there as soon as I can.
Yeah, it's a main story mission. Bob W. says, nice to see my morning walk through the park is blocked by some kind of sable barracks. What the hell is going on anymore? The Daily Bugle says, princess, mercenary, or femme fatale? Silver Sable speaks exclusively to the Daily Bugle, out now. Producer Jared says, oh no, we've got this to look forward to. Producer Jared says, a listener calls in with a disturbing tale about Spider-Man spying on her. Tune in to hear the full story. Dr. Hagen ESU says, amidst the chaos at hashtag ESU Halloween party, lest we not forget my dear colleague, Dr. Delaney ESU, who was viciously murdered. When will this chaos end? You know, it's a really good sentiment, and I feel like I'm nitpicking here, but he's dead. You probably don't need to use his Thwipper tag on here. You could have just said Dr. Delaney. Aziz the Great says, NYC Wallcrawler saved my grandfather last week. Every day I have with him, I am grateful. Peace be upon you, my friend. Brad Davis QB says, so anyone else think Silver Sable is kind of hot? Heart eyes emoji. Reply from Wendy Johnson. Brad, I can't even believe you would say that. We're over. Reply from Jake Wilson 76. Bro, did you just get dumped on social media? Laughing emoji, hashtag savage. Oh, and here's an earlier post from Dr. Hagen, ESU, who says, as if this week hasn't been rough enough, I just learned that the Demon Gang murdered Dr. Delaney, ESU. I can't take all this death. Hashtag NYC strong, hashtag ESU strong. How strange. Where are the other backpacks before we go and do any of those missions? There's one. I bet his eyes are closed, but the lenses aren't closing. As he leans against the wall like that. No! Almost hit that lamppost. Oop, here we are. Another ESU facility.
Local units, an assault was just reported. Be advised. Backup needed in Bloomingdale.
What? Oh! That's actually clever. It's on top of the lamppost. Yoink! Stealth fragment. 54.
One of these days I'll work out a fabric that warps sound and light waves. A stealth suit would really come in handy.
So I guess he doesn't canonically already have two of them, huh? I mean, that's fair. I believe all these suits here in the last two rows, the ones I started the game with, were either DLC suits in the original version that they gave to me for free because this is the PC remaster, or they were just handed out for free in updates. Like, I think that might have been the case with the these suits from the movies. You know, because 2018... I don't think Far From Home had even come out in 2018. Much less No Way Home. Well, the Amazing movies are like a decade ago, so, you know, that's fine, but... I'm just saying. I suppose if this is, you know, going to be the last one ever, I should... Whoa, I hit... Oh, it is right, because it's just right below it. Huh. If this is going to be the last one ever, I should probably be wearing my big-time suit, speaking of, stealth. Oh, I should mention, yes, sorry. The stealth fragment.
One of these days I'll work out a fabric that warps sound and light waves. A stealth suit would really come in handy.
It's just a square piece of fabric. On one side, it's got what is that? A hexagon pattern, and on the other side, it's just got kind of a wavy pattern. It's all done up in black, so it could actually be the material that the Night Monkey suit is made out of. Where am I going? Yes, I have no idea where I'm going. There's one backpack left. Oh, I know where it is. It was on the docks. Yes. You know, what's really impressive about him using his phone like that is that most gloves don't let you use a touchscreen. You had to weave some of that reactive fabric into the finger pieces in order to use a phone without taking his gloves off. I remember seeing like a tutorial for that on the internet once and just thinking, this is way beyond me for all the effort you need to go to just to use a phone without taking your gloves off. Especially since even Canadian winters aren't as cold as they used to be. Here we are. Seems like it's on the other side of this warehouse at the docks. Traveling when there's nothing to swing from is a bummer. Here we go. Oh, hey, fish. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to jump off the roof and land down here, but I guess I stepped forward, so I was technically in the air, so he web-zipped forward. Here you are, right in the middle of this vent. That seems unhelpful to this business. Yoink! Old glasses. Anything? Backpacks found, complete. Ah. I distinctly remember in Web of Shadows when you are you're wall crawling like this, and you crawl downwards so he's upside down like this and go to the ground. Instead of just like crawling forward like that, he like bends backwards, puts his feet on the ground first, and then curls all the way around to stand up straight. Very, very contortion-y. I was expecting it to say something. Before I check the suit, let's check the collections. Old glasses, and it's just a pair of round glasses.
After I got my powers, I didn't need my glasses anymore. Told everyone I got laser eye surgery with money from the Fisk Science Prize.
Nice! I really like the detail that one of the arms appears to only be held on with tape. Feels very lived in. Took great care of the lenses, though. Not a hint of a scratch. And the special suit it's been teasing this entire time is... oh, man. The homemade suit. This is kind of like a version of the, Oh! I was going to say this is a version of the Amazing Human Spider costume I told all that stuff about. Is this the costume that they used in, it has no associated suit power. Is this the costume that was Peter's original costume before he met Stark in the MCU movies? It's a pair of blue sweatpants, a pair of red boots up to the knees. He's wearing a long-sleeved blue shirt under a sleeveless red vest with a spider on the chest and nothing on the back. And he's got a balaclava over his entire head and covering his eyes with 2 lenses. Yeah, I guess he's in touch with who he is, both as Spider-Man and Peter Parker now. Oh. There's a mural here of Vulture. It is an unmistakable image. Except he doesn't seem to have his wings. Which is really weird. But yeah, the ruff around his neck, the really pointy nose, the bald head, that's Vulture, alright. And he appears to be... he's holding out his hands and there's a bunch of money flying up to it or something. And it says above that, robs from the rich, dit. I turned around to see if there was one opposite it, but of course there's nothing opposite it. We're at the docks. Strange. The Vulture I'm familiar with from the 90s animated series was like a 90-year-old man who was using his technology to steal the youth of other people. Oop, here we go.
Our next caller reports a problem I saw coming a mile away. Go ahead, ma'am.
Well, I was coming out of the bathtub last night when I glanced out my window, and what do I see? Spider-Man, swinging by like he owns the place. I was naked.
Madam, you have my sympathies. Just imagine what sort of deviant personality would dress up like that in the first place. And it's a short step from there to peeping Tom activity. Folks, it doesn't matter if you live on the first floor or the 31st. Keep your curtains drawn. Lock your windows. A webbed pervert walks among us.
Okay, that's uncalled for. Okay, you think I'm a supervillain and a scumbag of a human being. That's one thing. You're accusing me of being some kind of sexual deviant. Really? Why, that's quite beyond the pale indeed. How rude. What to do now? What to do now? Some side missions popped up, didn't they? Good. The mission screen tells me Dr. Octavius is on the verge of a huge breakthrough. Crank up your science engines, people. But it doesn't tell me any of the other ones. I guess I just have to guess from the titles. College Buddies is one of them. Snipe Hunt is another. That's an interesting title. Yeah, looks like those are the ones right now. Okay. I know what it sounds like, and it sounds like hunting a sniper, and that might very well be what the mission is, but it is also a pun, because a snipe hunt is an old-fashioned phrase that means a waste of time. The basic equivalent of the modern phrase, a wild goose chase. Get through it, says my lozenge wrapper. I mention this because, I think it originally started as a prank where you take some people out into the woods and tell them you're hunting snipes, and you're basically just there to waste time. I'm kind of curious. Let's do that. Oh, actually, there's looking at the timer. What can I do in that time? Actually, I do have a thought. Where am I? I do one of these challenges instead. There's a drone challenge over there. We'll give that a shot. Maybe we'll get lucky, and this episode will also end with Taskmaster, kicking my ass. Oh, good. I hear demons. I do not see anything on the map. Strange. Oops. Oops. How do you think it detects that it's me? And not like some kid.
There's the drone.
Chase the drone.
Got one.
Through the bubbles. Oh, right, the quick recovery thing. I forgot about that. I saw the prompt come up. Damn it! Ooh.
That's one high-end spy cam.
There you are. To this day, I keep saying it like the turrets did in Portal. Ah, no!
Show's over.
Get to the top of the building.
Seconds.
No!
So close to perfection.
Okay. Spectacular. Hello.
The friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
That had to be a thing he did on social media. Hey, if you see me in the street, hit me with this secret handshake. What's this? There's a little notch missing from this building. Why would it have a balcony level here? This doesn't even look residential. Let me check. Oh, wait, that would actually kind of prove the point, wouldn't it? Huh. Alright, I won't look in that person's window. I do feel the need to point out, if he was swinging at the time, how much of a glimpse of this woman do you think he possibly could have gotten? Even if it was his objective. Man. T_Hampton says, anyone else see Spider Guy chasing a drone? So cool! Regina E says, I just saw Spider-Man chasing a drone around the city. Nice move, Spidey. King Potato says, no wonder crime is running rampant in the city. Spider-Man is spending his time chasing drones around like a dog chasing a car. Reply from Clark_G, but did you see his sweet air moves? So sick! I wonder if he's like a pro skydiver or something. Reply from King Potato, what are you even talking about? If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. Get it together, Spider-Man. What? E. Phelps says, Spider-Man just popped in and threw trash around. JJJ was right. He's a menace. Hashtag Spider-Menace. Reply from Henry Hardy. He is litterer, Ali, a litter bug. Laughing, crying emoji. Hashtag 2 puns, 1 post. Well, I'm BurningDogFace, and I'm going to see you on the next episode of Let's Play Spider-Man when we head over there and hunt snipes! Or a sniper, whichever comes first. Till then, have yourselves a great day, Burning Dog fans. Later.